Hey YouTube, welcome back to my dirty bench. Today I want to thank everybody out there in the YouTube community and just give a shout out and a thanks to everybody. The support that everybody's given me is incredible, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, and it urges me to keep moving forward and keep flying, and I'm hoping that it's really starting to show in my videos. Also today I want to talk about the Odo, which is this frame. I received this frame from a fellow YouTuber, and it was built by Pat's Mini Quads and shipped by Rotor Geeks. This frame is absolutely amazing. This build is incredible. The detail in here, every little thing that has gone into it, with the hot glue on the screws to keep them in, the fit and finish on the fiberglass, it's all rounded, there's no sharp corners. Everything is just beautiful on the frame, beautifully constructed. So this frame features the Rotor Geeks 2205 2700 kV motors. Silk smooth motors. These things are silky smooth and powerful. They got some thrust in them. I was spinning these Gem Fan 5042s, and they're the Wind Dancers, sorry, Wind Dancers, and they're a decent blade, decent prop. I've kind of had some issues with it being so much lighter than my freestyle quad, and you just touch the throttle on this thing and it's up in the air and it just wants to go. This thing is a absolute screamer. It is running the Run Cam Mini, mounted on a nice 3D printed TPU mount. Very nice construction there, well made. This has the Rotor Geeks SSD F3 flight controller, and this flight controller has the infrared diodes on it for a lap counter or lap timing system. You can see it there. There's a nice TPU mount, or a little protector for the USB port. Soft mounted. Got the rubber standoffs in here. This is the Speedix IS30 amp, 4-in-1 ESC. One of the issues that I was thinking about when I was looking at this quad was if it was going to produce any video noise. And you don't get any motor noise whatsoever in your camera feed, whatsoever. And there's no caps on here, no freaking warts sticking off the side or anything. It works great. I have the TBS Unify Pro 5 volt VTX on here. The Axie antenna. Cool little thing. Works well with right hand polarized antennas need to be matched with this. My current setup has a left hand, and I don't get really good range. It works well, and I've ordered a set of TBS Axie antennas for my goggles and my freestyle quad. So I'm going to start getting everything on right hand polarized. The receiver on this is the FR Sky XSR. And it's just, I'm sorry. I keep just looking at it, and it's a thing of beauty. It is. Just the amount of detail that they went through putting this thing together. And you can order quads from them, and they will assemble them, apparently. So again, Pat's Mini Quads and Rotor Geeks. They build awesome flying machines. This thing is an absolute screamer. Not for the faint of heart. And I probably wouldn't recommend this frame for a absolute beginner. If you're a beginner, I would probably suggest their classic arms. Again, they're a little bit wider, and that'll give you a bit more durability for crashes and stuff. I still consider myself a beginner, but this quad it flies really well. It is super duper fast though, and with the amount of how quick you have to be with this to maneuver and whatnot around obstacles, and when you're going from obstacle to obstacle, it about knocked me down. I lost my balance a couple of times and about fell on my ass. But it's super fun to fly. It is crazy fun to fly. Anyway, I get some weight here for you. Let's throw it on the scale. Zeroed. 280 grams, ready to fly. 280 grams. Super light. Super, super light. But anyway, these are really nice props. And if you're an experienced pilot and don't crash a lot, these are really nice props. However, this is a little extreme for me, and I'm going to try out the HQ V1S's, the 543s, so I'm going to give these a try on this quad, maybe slow it down a little bit for me. I typically I fly the DAL 543s on my freestyle quad, and I love those props. And these are HQ props. They're a quality prop, polycarbonate. Four props. Well, heck. So one prop, 4 grams. Super light prop. Pull out one of these gem fans for you. New prop, 3 grams. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Super light prop. Super fast prop. And when you first take off, they're super quiet, but you get ripping around, they're screamers. They are really screamers. And we'll get you some specs here on the frame. So we got a 6mm, by a 6¼ millimeter, and it kind of gets a little wider as you go down here. So almost 7mm wide there. Top plate and bottom plate are 2mm. Millimeters there, 2mm there, and then the bottom plate here is also 2mm. Can't really get in there to measure it, but 2mm. So bottom mount, you can mount on top also. It's got some nice battery strap holes here. Although you may have to consider a different mounting solution for the VTX. I think straps might fit in there. With the bottom mount though, it's pretty cool. It's the first bottom mount I've ever flown. I don't really see much of a difference in the handling characteristics, but between top and bottom mount, I think if you have a well-tuned quad, you're probably really not going to see much of a difference. But that's my opinion, and I just want everybody to also know that, you know, everything that I say is my opinion. I've dealt with a lot of Banggood products, and I have just suffered with problem after problem after problem. I just got so fed up. I ordered, I started ordering name brand products, and the amount of time I spend on fixing and repairing has dramatically reduced, and I'm in the air more. And if I'm in the air more, I'm getting more flight time in, and I'm getting better at flying rather than dealing with problems. And it's products like this, companies who put time and effort into their products, that really stand out to me. I have no issues promoting good products, and this is a good product. I highly recommend this. This also has this flight controller also has a spot for an SD card for black box. The only one downfall that I see, to me, and this is a personal thing, I mean, I like having an OSD. And this board does not have an OSD, but it's me. And it doesn't really matter too much because you can run Lewis scripts on your radio if you run a FreeSky radio, and you can change your VTX settings. You can change channels, you can change power output, you can do all that with that. You can use the Lewis scripts to change your PIDs, your rates, all kinds of neat stuff. And I have, with this one, I have set up my radio for radio alerts. So when my battery's running low, I get alerts that tell me, hey, your battery's low. So it reads out my voltages and whatnot. And that way I'm not damaging my battery by running it too low and stuff like that. So yeah, beautiful quad. Give it a try. I think you'll be happy with it. Thanks again, everybody out there. You guys rock. Take care.